Some people are hopping on. Not very many though, which is what I expect. But... See a few people in here. Don't be. I'm just in here doing some Friday night sanding, putting together a shelf. Hey, Happy, how you doing? Radar. Thanks for speaking up. Just doing some sanding tonight. I'm working on some shelves, bookshelves. My daughter is a huge book reader, and she needs more room for her books. So just thought I'd come out here. I thought I'd throw it on live while I was out here working on it. Just got back from dinner with everybody. Friday nights, we always meet up at a pizza place in town. All the kids. My mom meets us there. Get dinner, and then we come home, and actually isn't that hot tonight, so it actually rained about 5 minutes ago. Throw a little more putty on here. Thanks for the, yeah, it's a little dirty in the shop right now, but guess I could come over here where everybody can see me. A little dirty in the shop right now. I've been working systems a little torn up right now. Can't get my bucket to stop collapsing, so I'm just gonna have to buy a better setup. I'm usually the one running down to everybody's different lives saying hi, so I'm glad people stopped in and said hi. Yeah, I would say that too. Dirty shop is productive shop. My plan with this shelf originally was to burn it. Going to do the burn method on here and put a nice finish on it. Then I got some got them over here. I got this red oak for the main part of it for the shelving, and I just don't think it would look good. And what I'm looking for my daughter, that's not really her style. So I'm going to do 2 of these. Let's see if I can kind of explain what we got going on here. So I'm going to have 2 vertical something like this, and then the red oak is going to go in between. Then they're going to be boxes like rectangles. It's 3 foot 11 by 11 boxes, and there's going to be 3 of them staggered through there. Now my plan is to paint this black, like a satin black, and just put a finish on the red oak. And I think that will turn out good. Well, I haven't tried the second bucket yet. I do have multiple buckets, but this is a Harbor Freight bucket, and it's a lot like the rest of its stuff, kind of cheap. I'm actually starting work at Rockler on Monday. I took a part-time job to stop spending so much money on this stuff and actually start making some money. And they have a system that's made for this. So much trash can, I guess, bigger trash can. And Ken, I haven't been holding out. I've just been too busy and too, I wouldn't say too scared, but too hesitant. When I bought the house, I had someone come in and pour a slab for me and enclose it all. Um, I guess the only thing I would have done maybe different is insulate it, but I'm not out here enough to worry about air conditioning and all that stuff. It keeps me on my toes when it's 100 degrees outside. Yeah, I'm hoping they turn out good. I saw something on Etsy, something similar, and that's that's how I come up with a lot of my ideas. Problem is I don't sell a lot of my stuff. I don't try to sell a lot of my stuff, honestly. I do have an Etsy that has a few things on there, but I find stuff on either Etsy or Pinterest, or my wife or my kids will send me pictures, and I just like to build stuff, so I'll start building it. And hey, Wayne, so I'm still got the that's my other downfall, I guess, is I start one thing and I go on to the next before I finish that one. But there's worse things to have problems with, I guess. That makes sense, Ken. Yeah. So it's a part-time job. I honestly don't even know what the pay is. It's minimum wage, whatever that is in South Carolina. I worked for 30 years for the Highway Patrol in California. So just filling out the application was odd to me. I didn't know how to do that. And I just honestly did it just to get back to seeing people, because it's just me and my wife, and my grandkids will come over during the week. So this is when you're working, you spend your money on the weekends for the most part because you're working during the week. Well, when you're retired, every day is a week. Uh-oh, I'm spinning. The rain's here. So anyway, I'll make a little cash. You get a little bit of a discount for working there. So I can bring more stuff home and get some more ideas from people that I talk to. That's the plan anyway. I have a couple of projects going. Got this, and then I'm going to work on the. Was it Matt Peach has a video out right now of a cover for his mailbox. I saw that, and she wants that, and it does look pretty cool. It's got lighted numbers that are solar, and the street I live on, I kind of live out in the middle of nowhere. The street I live on is really dark, especially at night. Um, when people are driving by, I have lights around the fence line of my house, but other than that, it's pitch black. So I don't want anybody running my mailbox over. So this will make it look good during the day and the night. I got that going. Like I said, I got to do the faces of the drawers for my wife's cabinets, and then I don't know if anybody saw my short that I just put out, kind of a teaser on my bottle openers. I have a few of those already made. I'm going to make a few of those. I'm going to do a video of me making that. Um, they're simple to make, depending on how you can get as intricate as you want. Different type of wood. I have some that are just straight walnut, and I think those turn out the best. Honestly, I love the look of walnut. Um, and then I have a couple that have some purple heart mixed in with maple and whatnot. And then I have the laser engraver, so I can engrave all kinds of stuff on there. So figure I'll do a quick video on how to do that. The short got quite a few views, so it seems like something people are interested in. I know people have done it a million times. I'm gonna do the whole magic trick where you drill the hole in the back and put the magnet. So when you pop the top, it actually catches it, it falls down, so you don't have to have a bucket. The ones I have now, they work great. So I'm gonna do that. Football season's coming, so I figure any team you want. I have one for the Bears because I'm a Chicago fan. It's funny, I'm a Chicago fan, but I have very many people I know are Green Bay fans, which is crazy to me. One, that they'd be a Green Bay fan, and two, that they would be friends with me. Mike O, welcome in. Jaguars. I got a buddy lives in Florida. He likes them. My wife loves the Chiefs. It's one of those things, a Taylor Swift deal where you got a bunch of kids and women watching football because of Taylor Swift. I think between Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, and I think that's about it. But whatever. She sits and watches football with me now. We go to some football games. This last weekend, we went down to Indiana and watched the Indiana Fever. Hey, dog! Indiana Fever and Dallas Wings play. She's a huge Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston fan, Sophie Cunningham, but she's also a huge Paige Becker fan. So it just worked out to where they were both playing each other. Indiana. It was our 32nd wedding anniversary, and her birthday is next week. So just combined it and gave her a trip. It was fun. They actually put on a pretty good show. It was a full house. They play in the same place that the Indiana Pacers play. So, and they filled it up. It was sold out. I was hoping that the tickets were cheap because, because they're not as big and everybody's talking about how they don't make any money and everything. But we had pretty good seats. We were mid court, about 8 rows up from the court, but they were $800 and something each. So they charge just like everybody else does. Yeah, I like Sophie. I like Sophie, one, because she's a beast. She goes out there and plays, but she also has fun. Like all the other girls, they seem like they get pissed off or they're fighting or they're upset after the game or whatever. And she just always having fun. So I like that. I like that she's out there. She's good for one thing. She makes almost every 3-pointer she shoots. And she's having fun. She's smiling. Even when she gets in it with somebody, she's laughing at them. And that's what I like because there's no more easy way to piss somebody off is to laugh when they're mad. So funny story about this shelf that I'm making. My original plan, like I said, was going to burn it, and I was going to use cherry for the horizontal pieces. But in order for me to get cherry, I got to drive all the way to Rockler, which is probably 30, 40 minutes away. But Home Depot is like 15 to 20 minutes away. So I was there for something else, and I was like, oh, I'll go and see what they have. They got poplar and red oak out here is what they offer. So in my mind, I'm thinking, well, if Home Depot's selling it, red oak must be cheaper than the wood I can get at Rockler. So I honestly did not even pay attention to the price. I just grabbed what I needed. I think it was like 30 board feet or something like that. I got three 8-foot pieces and a 7-foot piece of 1x12. And when I went to check out, I had a couple other things in there, but my bill was like $500. So the red oak was pretty expensive. I should have just drove to Rockler and got the cherry. But I think the Red Oak's going to turn out good. It's nice and heavy, that's for sure. But I buy most of my hardwoods from Rockler. That's just where I go to get it because it's easy. It's already surfaced. I have a planer and a joiner, but most of the time it's surfaced enough where I don't have to worry about it. Vice, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. I agree, Ken. She's just happy to be playing basketball and making money. I mean, that's what's crazy about it. All these athletes, they don't understand how good they got it compared to a lot of people that got some jobs that they really got to, work their ass. Not that they don't work their ass off in sports, but they're still playing a game. When I see them fighting on the court or fighting on the field, I'm just like, you are grown men fighting over a ball. Stupid. There's too many other things going on in this world to be fighting over that. Judge, thanks for stopping in. This isn't where everybody's at. This is where like 4 or 5 people are at. I'm still getting used to the live stuff. This is my second one. So if I comments, because it's way too small on my iPhone here. Hopefully my internet's working better now. Last time I did it, I had a lot of pixelization and I was losing signal. I upgraded a little bit out here. I already sanded this pretty good the other day, but I came in and put some wood putty down, and so I'm just going through it real quick and getting off some pencil marks and some wood putty that I still have left over on here. I don't know how long I'm gonna be out here. Nate, if you want to come back in 5 minutes, I'll be here in 5 minutes. I'm just gonna work on this.